Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got a fantastic defense stock for you today. That is KTOS stock. We're going to be conducting some KTOS stock analysis, and the company is called Kratos Defense and Security Solutions. You're going to want to have a look at this one. Cathie Wood and ARK are invested in this company. It's got phenomenal potential going forward. You're really going to want to see what's going on with this company because it's got phenomenal potential over the next couple of years to be a multi-bagging stock. Without further ado, please smash that like button, consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in there. Hey guys, welcome into the video. So here we are on the landing page for Kratos Defense and Security Solutions, KTOS stock, and as you can see the share price is currently $27 a share with a market cap of 3.3 billion. Year to date change is 147%, and it has done very well over the last couple of weeks or so. Major shareholders, as I've said, ARK Autonomous Technology and Robotics ETF, ARK, are invested in this one at 5.25 million shares, 4% total outstanding shares. Fantastic. Really good to see that they're involved in this one. A big vote of confidence in the company. There's lots of other funds involved as well, institutionally, and then we've got the directors' holdings as well here. So just having a quick look at ARK ETF. Just going to take you through. The performance has been really good, but I'm just going to show you here. It makes up 4% of ARK's portfolio. They hold 5.1 million shares at a value of $140 million. Absolutely fantastic. And this company sits alongside the likes of Tesla, Baidu, Trimble, Deerco, Alphabet. All of these companies sitting in this ETF, a big vote of confidence in this company. Now I'm going to show you exactly why that is. So in the investing presentation we can see that the company is big involved in unmanned systems, space communications, CISR programs and warfighter readiness. So the company's overview is a focused technology company in the national security sector with key intellectual property ownership. They're trying to commercialise that sort of product, and they're working in the core fields that I've already mentioned above. At Kratos, they want affordability of the technology to be key. They don't want to develop super expensive products that are unaffordable. They want to provide affordable products to the Department of Defense and other militaries that are friendly to the United States. After 25 years of addressing terrorist threats and asymmetric warfare, recapitalisation of strategic weapon systems is underway to essentially reorganise defence towards drones, AI, space and satellites, microwave electronics, missile defence systems, both normal and hypersonic and strategic systems. Kratos is big in this field. This is their sector, this is their bread and butter. And then the primary business areas, as we can see here: target drones, tactical drones, space and communication satellites, microwave electronics, missile defence systems, hypersonic systems, both attack and defence, strategic deterrence and next generation engines for drones. So they're leading the way in providing drones for the US Army and the US Navy, as well as the US Air Force, all through the tri-service there, the major service sectors there, all to be able to be shot down, essentially cheaply built so they can be shot down and used as a defence traded aid. Now the market for target drones is due to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 8% to be 6.3 billion by 2025. So that is a good sector of growth right there. They've got unmanned aerial tactical drone systems. These are called force multipliers, and if they start landing big contracts for this one here, the Valkyrie, then that is going to land the company a serious amount of money going forward. They're essentially low-cost drones that make the Air Force and make the squadron that's in the sky a lot bigger than it actually is. So as you can see here, it's flying alongside the F-35 there and the F-22 there at the back. So it looks like there's essentially 3 jets in the sky when there's only actually 2 manned jets. And they're going for initial operating capability of the SwissBorg program by 2023. And then you can see there it flying alongside in formation with the 22 and 35. So essentially they want to have a high rate of production. They have multiple aircraft in service at the moment, or in production, at 30 to 50 a year. They don't want to go after producing $100 million aircraft or even $10 million a piece. They want them to be really affordable so they can get the numbers out there, use the economies of scale and get them out so they can multiply what the amount of targets are in the sky and use them, so they're not going to be used, they would get in the way of a threat compared to a manned aircraft essentially. Then we've got space and satellite communications. We all know that space is the next big thing that's going on at the moment. The ARK space ETF is just revving up, and we've got all sorts of different satellite programs here, and KTOS supports 80% of these missions, said here. So we're moving massively into the space sector, and this company is hugely involved in that. They're developing a process to be able to have satellite data at cloud scale. That is awesome, and working alongside Microsoft Azure, and you can see that they've got a sector within this Azure Orbital Service ground station as a service here. There's up to 1.4 billion in additional funding that reduces the size of their constellation, so they don't have to completely clog the sky with satellites. They're essentially having 648 satellites by the end of 2022. The next sector is microwave electronics. We have missile defence, radars, electronic warfare, ISR and satellite programs. Then missile defence is massively in there as well. This company is spread into some really key sectors for the United States and NATO and other friendly military companies' defence, and they are already supporting a $100 billion ground-based strategic deterrence program replacement. So they were awarded a $190 million contract by Northrop Grumman, an even larger defence company, to help with the developmental phase. And they're also getting involved with hypersonic missile systems, and if they start capitalising on these contracts that will be available, which there is significant evidence that they will do so, again that is big revenue for this company. They're also looking at turbine technologies and engines in the Grey Wolf, Speed Racer and engine section, looking for the next generation of engines to power their drones at a faster level. And they were recently awarded a 12.7 million task order to complete an optimised turbojet engine for future cruise missiles and attributable unmanned aerial vehicles. Quarter 4 highlights include revenue of 206 million, up from 185 million the year before. Organic growth in all sectors: unmanned systems, space and satellite, microwave electronics and rocket solutions. And received an adjusted EBITDA of 22.3 million, up from 20.2 million on previous. Operating income was 9 million, down slightly from 9.3 million due to an increase in non-cash compensation expense of 3.7 million in R&D. And then they've got some key ratios there. They have an order backlog of $922 million, which is huge, up from a quarter 3 backlog of 873 million. So this is absolutely fantastic revenue already on tap further down the stream. With qualified bid and proposal pipeline of 9 billion up from 8.3 billion in the past. Again, $9 billion worth of contracts, guys, and this company is only valued at 3.3 billion at the moment. They start landing these contracts, this is a multi-bagging stock, make no question about it. Now we have some breakdowns of where the revenue comes from per customer, mainly the US government of course, but there's a significant international wedge there as well. Growth trajectory has been doing well. This company has been growing every single year since 2015, its revenue and its profit, which is really good, really healthy. And then we have gross debt of 301 million. Guess what? They have the cash to cover that. They have 380 million in cash, so they have $80 million spare at the moment if they paid off all their debt. So this is a fantastic opportunity for this company, and to get in at still a reasonably good price, guys, make no questions about it. Diving into their financials, you can see that sales and revenue have ticked up year on year, which is really great. Gross income has also been increasing nicely. They still hold plenty of cash in the bank, as mentioned, for further expansion and investment. Research and ratings suggest that 3 analysts currently say it's a buy, 7 have it as a hold. From a month ago, that was 5 buys, 1 overweight and 4 as a hold. Stock price high is $32 at the moment. Stock price low price target is 25, a median of 28. So it's sort of at that, but make no doubt about it, if these contracts start to land in the near future, this share price will go up quite comprehensively. And then last but not least, we're just going to have a quick look at the volume chart, which shows plenty of volume and interest in this stock over the last 3 months or so, which is great going forward because there's plenty of liquidity for you to get hold of, and it indicates that there is plenty of interest in this company going forward, and you're not going to waste your money essentially getting involved in a stock that you couldn't shift in the end. So the stock is in play 100%. I really like the look of this company, and I think you should too. There's a multi-bagging opportunity here, which is exactly why Cathy Wood over at ARK is in this one quite heavy. Struggling to find what's not to like about this company. Very low debt, owned by ARK ETF. Cathy Wood's big into it. They've got a big chunk of their portfolio dedicated to this company. Financials stack up nicely, not too many shares outstanding. It all works out very nicely for me, and that is why I'm going to be investing in this company for disclosure purposes. Thank you very much for watching today, guys. If you could smash that like button on your way out and consider subscribing to my channel, that would be absolutely awesome. See you in the next one.